What's up guys, I'm Security and welcome your faces back to Amnesia the Dark Descent. Now we have to find the pieces of the orb. Oh, flashback.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Okay. This is the room I was on about where there's all the torture devices and everything. Sure. Enjoy what we have to listen to. Don't need to like that at all. What's behind all this one? This is what I was going about where I did the flaying of my arm back there. I guess. The kidnapper sat her on her knees, with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted, and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. I'm not doing the noise. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the man contemplated their next step. You'll hear it in a second, because I have to do that to get a piece of the tinderbox. And also, you lose your sanity while you're in here, which is pain. His pan and hands are shaking. Oh, it gets much worse. So there we go. Wait for it. Not yet. Because there's a spiritual woman there, but this is actually draining my sanity for some strange reason. I don't know why. Wrong way. Wrong way. Not yet. Yeah, that kills your sanity when you do stuff like this. For some strange reason. Okay, well that's that done. And now I can't see jack crap. Orb. Give me the orb. Piece of orb. There are 6, 8? I can't remember. Then head to the next one. Because this place is full of old torture devices. And it doesn't help me, your sanity is so low you can't hardly see anything. Ah, there we go. Night night. It's just, I needed to do that anyway to get more sanity back. But I just don't crawl for a bit. Oh, why's that making a noise? Ugh. That was one of the most horrible ones I ever seen in my. I hadn't seen it in my lifetime. It's horrible because I seen it was a documentary on TV. My door's not open. Cool. Thought it was. I felt a draft. It's not nice because it's from your grundle downwards. I need this. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sword between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Not nice. Definitely not a way I would like to go in my life. One of the worst ones that's ever been made is the brazen bolt. You go in, basically they put the victim inside and just light it underneath it, so you're getting steamed alive. There's one more. No, I came from. Yes. Hello. And the steam and the screams and everything you make, the juices basically come off your own body. It produces.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
How can you accidentally set a man on fire? Unless it was set up. by Alexander himself. This is horrible. You basically sit on it, they place you down, and then slowly pull you downwards. Or they just leave you there so your own body weight does it, or they strap sandbags to you. Not nice.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
I don't think there's any pieces in this room. It's just a demonstration of stuff. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on the impaler, and it didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They couldn't make him forget anything again. They couldn't make him forget again. Ugh. How's the sanity doing? It is pounding. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. I didn't press tab. Not at all. Even though when I just disabled it all, I still get Steam to pop up anyway. Brilliant. Right, upstairs. When I pre-record this last time, this caused... Yes, hello. This caused my game to lag. Don't know why. Hello. You're looking handsome as ever. Alright. Yep, definitely handsome. Nice. It's behind this door. You stop staring at me, that's creepy. What the hell's this? Picked up string. Tinder box. Anything in the drawers? We have nothing. Letter. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough of the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence, where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to diffuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage as it will prove more efficient in the process. It can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it's likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Wait, so this was going to happen to Daniel? Ooh, Alexander's pure evil. So I'm guessing Daniel was the final sacrifice? Oh. It is you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is a little I can do to redeem myself. The black-edged eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. So this is Alexander's study then. Ooh, oil. Okay. Let me just move this out. Need to move this. One sec. Doop, doop. Okay, so I've been going for about 10 minutes. So there's no more ore pieces here. How many is there? 1, 2. I need 3 at the most, I think. Saw. Book. Anything back here? No. Anything secret? No. Okay, let's go. Torturing back then, well, back in the, I think it was off the top of my head, 18th century was pretty bad. That's when we started torturing to actually fully kill people. Don't get me wrong, torturing altogether is bad, but it's worse. It was a lot worse back then. Yeah, it had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus Rouse Oil. What the hell's Damascus Rouse Oil? I have no idea. Because there was a... this wasn't a horrible history. Is the program that I used to watch when I was a kid. I know it's still on now, but there was this person who used to create human candles. Yeah, human candles. And yes, I know you're hungry down there, so you can wait.
How are things coming?
Pretty good.
Powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Really? Cool. Into the next room where there should be another few pieces, if I'm correct. I've never been down this hallway. Behind this door. How much all do I have? Not much. I got 3. Not much. I've got 3 things to go through. Is there any candles? Anything I can light in here? Light you. Light you. Cool. We've got enough light. Anything back here? No. Nothing. Behind this, another one of these. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. That's not a nice way to live. Allowed me to take the tinderbox. And Weir taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reasons for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. Agrippa channels Weir. Okay. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in his seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weir claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he can help me too. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know that what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him. Weir told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tanta. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. If I can find the internal gland from a large specimen, the choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents through the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human's victim blood. I need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamtra, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters look wrong. I believe it's a property of the. This is basically a list of giving me what to do. So probably prepared. Well, should suffice to contain it. Okay, so that's just giving me stuff to do. A grip of the Diamond 6 and note written by the name of Johnson where one note speaks of a mixture mixed with 3 ingredients. I should go tell him.
Maybe she knows.
Who knows?
But there's something else.
No, I just have some news.
Incredible. You found Vile's recipe.
Yes.
Then there might still be a chance.
Yes.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then.
Okay.
Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vile describes.
Will do.
And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay. So let's see. A grip of the Diamond wants a Pacific tonic made to save him. Let's go make that tonic. He's been there for centuries, according to what the notes are saying. Onto the choir entrance. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Okay. And yeah. And that, guys, I'll end it here. Next episode we will be hunting down the ingredients, more orb pieces, and then gradually, slowly, in a few parts, get into Alexander, and then this Amnesia is done. But I know there's some hidden stuff I can do as well. Because you've got 2 options here. I can either save him, or go straight to Alexander. I'm gonna go with the save him one, because I think that's the giving the bonus ending. If there's a bonus ending in this. But until then, guys, I will see your face. Bow your head. Confirm. Oh, shnikes. It could have. Are you a poofer?